All
Do it.
right. So yeah, we still have a split party,
Oh
but
yeah, we're gonna get back together again today.
yeah, I think we
Maybe.
can just try to like jump between the two a little bit still. Let's start with the ones that are in the forge slash smithy to figure out what exactly you're now trying to do. And then when we're, when we know that, let's jump to Esther in Astoria and see what he's now up to after delivering his little dragon to kindergarten, more or less, um, in the temple. So he'll
I hope
have,
he gets to hang
you
out,
know,
meet some new friends, learn something from the dragon piece.
socialize a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I like be like, Aesop, teach him something. He doesn't know how to dragon.
Oh, um, we'll do our best. He, yeah, sure. You don't know what he's gonna do with this, but
I'm
yeah.
already gone.
Yep.
Klaus can help.
Klaus
Yeah,
is
I mean,
lucky that I didn't
Klaus
see him.
is not. Yeah, Klaus
Hey, he probably hid.
is not go. Yeah, he's not going to be. Storming out when just Esther arrives. He will actually be a bit careful about that. He's not dumb.
Esther alone on top of a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there,
If
Klaus.
I
he
don't
had
see
seen
him
any of the
rushing in to
others,
greet
he
me.
would go to the others, but yeah, he wouldn't, rush towards Esther if it's just Esther.
Ooh,
I just
welcome
Definitely.
like
back.
I like the idea of the dragon bonding with Klaus while Esther's gone.
I mean, yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, dude,
That would
I
be
this
hope.
one's too
Really,
much.
you
I
just
hope.
really want
Personal safety.
Klaus to get
I
waxed.
hope.
There's no
That would make
Well,
your
for
dragon
Klaus.
sad. You'd make your dragon sad by killing
Uh-huh.
Klaus.
if Wolby
It's
comes
fine. He's
back
used to it.
with Klaus just like riding him like a champion, I'll be so happy. Like, Klaus,
Oh wow.
Klaus, you did it. You ascended.
Yeah.
The dragon's used to us
Yeah.
killing people that he's attached to.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh wow. Okay, so let's get back from that alternate universe for now. um, what's the Forge group? You've now got the headband of intellect from a group of now possibly completely gone or not. You don't actually know, but you just killed a frog person with a headband of intellect on his head, and I don't know. Yeah, it's currently in Sherwin's possession, so he had a little bit of a linguistic talk with Soren, and you will get done learning this language a bit faster
It's it's
together.
it's all about the adjectives and the verbs and putting them together.
Hey,
Yeah, and
who,
the inflection.
Sword, who is this guy?
And then you back up the dump truck.
Oh, Sherwin, glad you're back. Hello, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm around. I'm around. I'm just in and out.
What's Hugh saying? Yeah, Sword. Hugh, we named him after the big asshole, huge asshole. What's Hugh
Hugh-
saying?
Wait, I thought he had.
I
What
I
was the name of the guy?
I thought his name was Frederick.
It
That's
was
right,
Frederick.
Frederick.
Who's this guy?
The dump truck.
I'll stop.
I guess I mean the this entity that is still talking, and I think you're probably still, just because it makes learning the language so much easier, also, use comprehend languages to have at least that part of the conversation as well. Um, it's still trying to like tell you about this wrap that is the sphere. and it is telling you about being careful about the forging room to the like it's pointing down to the like on the map it would be the lower left room here, this one. Yeah. And it's otherwise just kind of, every now and then just kind of getting bored, just vanishing into this lava pool and then coming up again, and just keeps talking to you and trying to make itself like it understood that you can understand it every now and then, because you know you will react accordingly. And you're about to learn the language. Definitely, like you're starting to actually figure out some stuff.
Oh, I think we got it, Sherwin. Should we start testing some of these?
Well, should we develop a hypothesis first, or should we?
I mean, well, hold on. Let's go over the syntax one more time.
Sure. It's so is like hello.
That's right. That's right. But we need to pair with if we want to like turn it into a present term.
Yeah, I think well, you got to come from a more guttural place, to really,
Oh,
to
like
really,
that.
Like that. Right.
yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm pretty
Right,
sure
yeah,
he's just
well,
choking, guys.
like-
I think everybody knows that. That's a universal choke. It's a universal sound of choking. I'm dying. He's a sizzle snake, of course.
Should we ask? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Should we ask?
just
Ask
hear
about.
it.
Oh, hey, don't call him that, Solomon.
Yeah. No. Like, that's not good. Not good.
That's a slur in four continents.
Yeah, probably.
Well, shit.
Whoa! You don't want
What?
to know what it means.
It means birthday
Wait.
party.
Now he expects a present.
Oh, we'll give him a fat shit then.
I think he'll like that very much.
I think so too. Actually, I think that's very kind.
Big one.
Why don't we go collect that real quick? We'll go find him a shit.
So, is he gonna fix the dilly dads and do wobbles, or did I just call him something racist again?
Oh no, I think it'll be just fine. Let's maybe we'll let I think we should let Soren take the lead on this one.
You choking him?
I'll try my best in whatever language it is. I'm assuming primordial. I'll try my best in the language to ask about what the traps are that he keeps referencing.
Mm-hmm. You're pretty sure it's a type of primordial, but specific to like fire elementals and beings. And
Ignis
it's
or whatever it is.
yeah, Ignan.
I'm too much of a nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a flamer. Oh, all right.
And it's
Very kind words.
the kind of answer you get is kind of like there's two parts to it. It points to the other room and just tells you that there's traps, but don't stand too close to any of the pools. And it just kind of goes into like it then just goes back into the pool and kind of turns around and just goes, this is more dangerous, and it shows you the sphere again, just kind of points at it, and yeah, it definitely is trying to like tell you most that the sphere is a problem, but it also tells you to maybe stay clear of the lava in the other room, because there's traps there.
Did you pick up on that, Sherwin? Did you hear what he said?
Well, I believe you said that there was traps in the lava.
Yeah, we got to make sure we don't stand close to the lava pools in the other room. And I'll point down that hallway. But apparently, this orb is a bigger deal. I'll switch to Ignan and ask the creature. Well, first of all, what its name is.
It's
I'll tell it.
It's-
My friends have started to call you Frederick.
it is
Hugh, come on, Hugh. Come on, Hugh.
it is like I do not subscribe to the idea of names being translatable. at
One
all.
of these.
So it would have a name that is just from the I guess like the sounds of it is obviously made up of these kind of hissing and growling, grumbling noises, and it's a bit like but you also kind of hear it say that pretty much, but if you give me a name, I'll take it
Yep.
because
it's
it's gonna
it's
be hard
Shell
for
Daddy
anyone
time,
that
Star.
doesn't
It's Shell Daddy time.
know the
Okay, I
language
see.
to
I
get it.
see. Solomon, you won't believe it.
So yeah, you can. Just take
His
it.
name is Solomon.
What?
We have the same name.
What did they, pal? We have to fight to the death because there can only be one. So
Whoa, no, I was joking.
tell him I
was
challenge
joking.
him to a battle to the death. To be the most
I
supreme
was joking.
Solomon.
I was joking. I was joking.
Okay, it's honorable.
His name
Now
is
I want to see
Muhammad.
that duel.
Muhammad.
Oh shit! I gotta kill him because there can only
Oh
be
no!
one.
Never mind.
Sorry, and I think the jokes might be going over his head a little bit.
You're in on that now, huh? Yeah, his name is, and then I'll try to repeat the name and be like, but he's fine with Frederick.
Well,
Mhm.
it's nice to meet you, ass breath.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah,
Say it again. Tell
Why
me I'm wrong.
Ma-
yeah.
Rewind the
Can't beat me
tape.
on this one.
maybe
have
we could
a-
call him like Joseph. I think that was close.
I was thinking wind up and spit.
Wow.
They're all good.
It's
They're all really good.
it is totally up to you. I don't really have a good transcription that works for English because there's no not like a common letters English transcription.
Oh, you're
I
you're
can
saying
make
that
one
they
up in,
haven't
like, IPA.
translate.
No, you're
I got
fine.
it.
You're
Translate.
fine.
I got
like,
it.
I got something
Let's
You're
written
name
fine.
down.
him.
It's just because you don't have all these fricatives to like. I can't use letters that are common in English
Fine.
pronunciation. I
We're all
can
just
totally.
horrible grade school kids. So
No,
I
that's not the
say-
point.
I
You
say
have
we
sounds
call
that we
him.
don't have in other languages.
We'll call him Stanley Tucci. Okay, his name will be Stanley Tucci from now on.
Okay.
Stanley.
I'll give you. I'll just write down the thing that I wrote down for this creature, which is,
Ass breath.
it's gonna be whatever you make it, I guess. I think that's what I wrote down.
You're saying that people haven't translated. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's still just choking. That's ass breath.
It's just a lot of yeah, but it's up to you what you actually end up calling him anyway. So it really is just whatever you make it.
Sneeze into a fart.
You could call him Archie for short.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah, and
Indeed.
you figured out most of the
Meta.
language. It's getting kind of later in the day. It's evening definitely. Probably at least from you there's no sunlight down here or anything, but just
Wish I-
feels like it's getting late.
Wish I would have brought the campfire down here with us.
Carry it down.
Yeah.
That would make things just I mean it's not exactly cold down here.
No,
There's lava right here.
I'm like sweating, like visually.
Yeah.
Dripping sweat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would have brought it.
While they're talking about that, I'll ask him Enigman if he knows how to reforge the items we showed him earlier.
He looks at the items and kind of
Does it require
starts
Vulcan, or
telling
can you
you-
do it?
I can activate the forge, but I cannot right now.
Is it because of the
There's this
traps?
trap. Yes,
It's because of the traps.
the traps.
So how do we turn the traps off?
I need to leave this pool.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's actually telling us the truth now that I can hear him?
Oh, sure. Make an insight check.
I'll while I kind of eyeball him, I'm gonna kind of give Sherwin a look. I
Yeah.
don't know how.
But before like can I help? Like before the roll happens. Try to catch the
with
vibe.
Look, make an insight check.
Both of
on
us or
no, just Sherwin on Soren.
oh, okay.
That's fair. That's a good way to handle that.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. It wouldn't have been a high DC on this one because, you're both working together at this time, so, there's some understanding anyway. Yeah, you can totally help him. So yeah, now Soren can do the insight, but with advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
I almost feel like it
Or
was
you
better if
both
you
do
did.
it if you want to.
I've been
Oh.
racking my brain. How is Sherwin smart right now?
He is intelligent, which is not exactly the same as being smart in some ways.
I
Well,
mean,
he
we're
also
not
has
getting
high
into the
wisdom.
platitudes, all that. How
He has a headband of
is
intellect.
this happening?
Yeah, I'm wearing a headband
When
of
did this
intellect.
We got it last session. We
Yeah.
took it off the king guy that came down that we just murdered. We
Oh, okay. So yeah, I passed out. Okay, that's
Yeah.
I was just like what the fuck did I miss? Like,
I mean, you should go back
Sherwin
and
Someone's wearing his crown.
Sherwin has a 19 intelligence right now.
you should go back and watch what happened when Solomon put it on.
yeah.
Nothing,
Oh
Just as a
my
reminder,
God.
we have videos that you can watch.
nothing
Yeah.
happened.
For sure.
Yeah, no, I
Check that out on
definitely will have to
YouTube
go back because I thought that I got
because it
messaged,
was.
it's like by
There's a reason why I have it
only
now.
missed what I got messaged, and so I was like, okay, cool. But then now I'm like, I missed more than I thought.
Yeah,
Didn't miss anything.
which is
Nothing happened.
is okay for the character to not know because you're not currently there.
Oh,
But
it
yeah,
was- it
we
was
can totally
terrifying.
catch you up.
Solomon had it for a moment. It was scary. Like it was bad.
Soren, I always have it.
I mean, he's now got an intelligence of 6, so if you give him this item, his intelligence will jump.
He's already too
By-
powerful. If he's that smart, then it becomes frightful.
Yeah, it's 13 points more. I mean,
I almost ruled the world. Mister. Almost go over
For a
everything.
moment, it was terrifying.
yeah, it was definitely.
I mean, it is a terrifying thought to be as
Yeah.
powerful as he is, and also be as intelligent.
Exactly what you could imagine Solomon being super smart is exactly what he was.
Soren's main
sure.
concern was that the really the very dark things that he's done unintentionally were going to come back to haunt him if he had the ability to kind of really
Well-
comprehend his actions.
See, his actions have shown that his morals compass isn't a problem.
Esther, I'm glad you're back.
So
I still
then
have
he
the
would
same
have the
shirt.
intelligence to
This still
then
wearing the same
justify
shirt
his actions as well.
as when you left. I'm still wearing it. Isn't that neat?
God damn it.
Soren, he's not wearing a shirt.
I know.
I'm very confused right now, Soren.
That's perfect.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
It's
It's
just
honestly
blood.
like this
I'm
most
pretty
of the
sure
time.
it was blood and mud when I left. He was just covered in it head to toe because he was dragging corpses and throwing them
Yep.
into the abyss
Like walking
I know
into
my
the corpse
job.
and throwing it. Yeah.
and he was wiping his face and hands because he said he felt something on his face. So he was just wiping himself with blood. Yeah,
Mhm.
I do the work that needs to get done, guys. All right, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not critical of your character. all right?
You are absolutely.
we're not being
correct, but
critical.
Sometimes that's
We're being
exactly what he does. though.
observant.
So what's the vibe on?
Yeah, so
I'm
we,
not
uh,
gonna.
he
I'm
asked
not
him
gonna
about
try.
how,
Yeah.
yeah, what's the inside?
He is very much like actually intent on getting rid of that trap. And it also seems like he is absolutely telling the truth when he says that he would definitely like reactivate that forge somehow if you got him, like if you got rid of the trap from him. He's really like that sphere thing really is a thorn in his eye. He doesn't like that's the thing he hates most. Definitely. It's
Well, how do we
Yeah.
turn it off? I'll ask him then. How do we
he
disengage?
like
Get rid of it?
shrugs. He doesn't really have shoulders as such, not really. But for like a
I'd love to
second,
see the
there's like a
snake
flaming
shrug.
shoulder kind of thing going on. Like he exudes some flames in that area, and it looks like he's shrugging. And he just goes, "Well, if you knew, if I had known, I would be gone." And he just, yeah, if he had any idea, he'd probably have done something about it. This is pretty much all you get.
I mean, should I make it small and then we throw it in the hole? Seems to have worked for everything else.
God, I was gonna be dumb and say that, but the smart one.
Really, like I think I already checked out this sphere before, and I didn't get anything off of it.
You did see runes that were carved on the underside. There's a little bit of a like a stand, so the actual sphere doesn't roll anywhere. And pretty much in the like a bit hidden from by that stand, just a like a circle of also like looks like it's probably about the same metal, with some like 3 feet that looked a bit like lion's feet. And underneath this, like if you have to pretty much lie down and look from underneath, you do see some runes. But yeah.
Should I go check it out again? Does that seem like the appropriate thing to do? Maybe should we check it out together? See if we can't figure out some of the root magic that's going on here, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, you were so helpful in interpreting the language. I don't understand. I mean, you have to be helpful in figuring this out too. Let me check it out.
Okay.
What are you nerds saying?
Spot me.
All right.
Okay.
I'll have my shield out and I'll just go with him.
Spot him.
I'll get
Yeah.
over there with them, and I'll kneel down
Very
so I can help him
tactical,
look
like,
at it.
looking
Okay.
around.
Do we want to both roll? I'm guessing Arcana check.
I
Yeah, there
spotted
would
you, Shewin.
you can
See you right there.
roll like you already know that there's those runes that looked a little bit like they were they're concave but crystalline looking on the inside with sharp edges that don't look like they've just been chiseled in or melted in there somehow. So you can show him that he can look at that specifically if you want to, but it would be Arcana to figure pretty much out, what this might be about.
You see right there, Sherwin. That's the little runes that I found last time. I think they have something to do with it. I'm just
Well,
wasn't
yeah.
able to. I didn't have the time to figure it out earlier. We were working on other things.
Let me just get on my dump truck back here and just and I just kind of wiggle up underneath it and
Uh-huh.
Hey, Sherwin.
and try to. I would like to help Soren try to look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
You seen anything on Eberron that looked like those?
Well, I
That's
mean,
a good question.
I've seen plenty of these little rune things before.
What is happening? We're not allowed to figure this out. It's just not going to happen.
Like you have this feeling of, it feels a bit like missing something obvious. You're pretty sure that it has something to do with those runes, because that's just like, that's how most of the magics and that uses anything written is kind of working. Yeah, you just can't really put your finger on it.
Let's see.
Just-
This is astronomical.
I'll use prestidigitation to create an illusion of the runes in my hand and show them to Frederick. Maybe he knows what to do with them.
Okay.
Solomon's clapping.
Okay, yeah. You show him the runes.
Wow.
Let me. Wow.
Do you know anything about these? Like, we found these runes and we can't make head or tail of them. No offense.
I got him. Got him. Dunked on him, dude.
He looks at them and goes, I have not seen them before, but I remember they put something there, and I could leave second,
Well,
but it got cold
then why don't
to get back.
why don't we
That's how
just
it
why don't we just pick this little mamma jamma up and we'll just throw it down the hole?
looks.
I think based on what he said, we need to find some kind of key to put in the bottom.
Well, what kind of key would go in there?
I mean, it depends on how you. I guess the point is, it's quite a it's a quite big thing. It's not a. It's it's pretty much almost like 8 feet in diameter, or maybe more like 9.
I'll ask Frederick, did Vulcan put this here?
He would not, like, he recognizes the name, but says not directly, and you kind of see him starting to think if that's what happened. Like, you definitely see this, oh, is that maybe the, but not in, he personally did that, apparently. But you kind of got him on a train of thought with that, definitely.
We
Drama.
can't figure this out. Maybe we'll just have to wait till Esther gets back with Vulcan.
It is now about, getting late, and you're lucky.
Yeah.
You hear that just the very faintest, and I think the only one that really hears it, just by passive perception, would be Sherwin. You hear just the faintest kind of like a whistling, a bit like wind around a corner, or a narrow gorge in a mountain or a street, maybe. But it's faint. It's very faint. It's like unbelievably faint. You just kind of hear some. It sounds like someone very, very far away is whistling in a kind of a tuneless, kind of a bit creepy manner, just because it's so like it sounds very aimless, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's just a
Uh,
sound you hear.
do I hear it coming from like the direction of the hole or from like the direction of the elevator?
If you want to, as soon as you kind of hear it passively, listen for it, I'll give you a
Sure.
perception check to maybe find it out.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
19.
You have a +7 on that, and
Yeah.
do it. And Soren's Arcana is also +7, and he rolled a 10.
Yeah, I have the worst luck
with-
with friends.
Oh man, you just ripping on him now? Doing this?
you feel like it's a bit hard to hear, but down here it's actually a bit easier because you have it's a bit less open, and it does feel it probably comes rather from the big gaping hole than from the elevator.
Said it, not us.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I think I hear something coming from coming from the the big hole over here.
Sorry about that.
Is it,
Excuse me.
You know, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go check out see if there's anything going on, or if maybe maybe we missed something, or maybe there's a key of some sorts that's it if there is a key for this little trap here. I mean it. Unless somebody is carrying the key on them, it's bound to be close, right?
Well, it's not going to be a whistling key.
There's
I'll go
whistling
with you,
keys.
though. We definitely should split up. If you're hearing weird noises, then we need to be careful, especially after what came down the elevator.
Are you are you three gonna leave, or like who's gonna go?
I think Esther's here too, right?
No,
Or
he
he's
is
not
not
back
yet.
yet. Ah,
I
shit.
will let
Okay.
Very
like
much
we're
not.
about to
I'm
switch
still
to him.
a long ways away.
Bam.
He
Yeah.
has to, yeah.
I would go with Sherwin. I'm assuming Solomon
Yeah,
will go
definitely.
along.
100%. He said spot on, and I'm pointing at
Okay.
Sherwin, walking with him.
Okay. So as you're
Got
kind
him.
of leaving the room, you will still, Frederick, I'll keep using that name for now.
Oh, sorry,
is
Frederick. We're
going-
going to go check something out. We heard a noise.
Yeah, is definitely going to just go, what are you doing? Come back.
Well, we got to find the
Like-
key, Frederick. We got to find the key.
We got to
All
find a
you
way to
hear
let you
is,
get out.
"Do come back." And,
Pretty sure he's still choking.
Oh, I'll tell you this, Frederick. We don't know how to fly, so the only way we're getting back is by going past here again. So I can guarantee you, at some point, we will be returning to this chamber.
okay,
That's
Um,
logical.
make a persuasion check, please. You're not wrong. It's just okay.
Oh,
Yeah, not bad.
Mr.
Not
Fancy
bad.
Pants.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
He's kind of halfway convinced. He'll kind of the eyes of this creature are like glow a bit like coals, and they can kind of change colors like coals too. And if whenever it gets excited in any way, it's more like a white glow, and it goes back to a kind of red and almost black at some points too, when it's just probably either bored or not very interested in stuff. And it's going back from a pretty like hot white kind of glow to more like an orange, but that's all you get for that. So he probably, like, He likes the idea that it might be true, that kind of thing.
Aw.
I'm not one to lie, Frederick. I'm not one to lie.
Well, he doesn't know you that well, so.
I mean, it's true, Frederick. He doesn't lie.
Okay.
Even when it would be like kind of helpful if he would.
Well, I hope it's true. And he, kind of dives
It's
back
honest
into the
or
pool.
false.
I'll be waiting.
So what did Hot Tub Time Machine back there say?
I mean, I get the hot tub part.
He
What time machine?
I don't know.
he said that there's a bunch of traps. And there's traps in the lava over here too. We walked by here a few times and didn't set off any traps. So I think if we just stick down the middle of the path, we should be just fine.
Yeah, I peed right over there. It's not a pee trap.
It is.
Yeah, I concur. If we just stay clear of the lava pools, we should be fine.
And watch out for my pool as well. Let's keep going.
All right. So you go over there. Let us jump to Esther quickly, just to see what he is up to in Asaria. So yeah, you know, the little dragon is in the temple, and you're free to do whatever you like. You don't feel like Hukin is like he was kind of busy with stuff. Didn't tell you what, but he was busy.
I forgot whether or not I told him that my friends are currently trying to free some sort of fire snake.
Nice.
Not directly.
Because I
you're-
feel like I would have
There's that
mentioned
8
that.
intelligence.
It seems
Yeah.
There's that.
kind of important.
You kind of
Rears its ugly
implied it a
head.
bit. In a way, you did imply it a bit.
I'm debating whether or not, like, because Esther doesn't know how important it is, but I was gonna say, like, he would have said, like, oh, they're trying to save this fire snake.
Mm.
Do you know
Yeah.
anything about how to
Yeah.
do that? Because, like, he'd want information on how to help his friends.
Yeah.
He doesn't know shit about magic. Like, he knows how to make his arrows sharper. That's what he's got.
Mm-hmm.
And make berries. Actually, I don't even think he does that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he doesn't even do that. He just makes his arrows sharp.
yeah, pretty much. You would probably have gotten something like a well, good to know it's still there.
All right, so I feel like he kind of would have wrote that off, and then he would have like went and like dropped off the dragon, and then as he's coming back, he's like, "Good to know it's still there." And then like, because he has a 10 intelligence now, so he's getting used to thinking things through.
Yeah.
And so he's probably like, he's walking down, and he's just like, "All right, I'm gonna rob the shit out of these guys if they're still there," and then wait, it's still there.
Yeah.
Wait, it was there before? I should probably get some clarification on this. He's gonna walk back to Vulcans and be like,
Okay.
still there? It was there when you were there? Like, and he's just like, not even.
So,
All right, so you said that thing is still there, and that's a good thing, dude. Like you put it there, and it's supposed to like be there, and it's like not supposed to get freed, because that's really important to know right now.
You pretty much start the conversation just where you left it, right? Like just like that.
He just walks right in the door, just how he says it.
There is
Because it's like one of
The
those things
door
where you're like
itself is
thinking about
barred.
something, and then like when
Yeah.
you walk in, you
Yeah.
just start where your head was at. That's what's going on.
Yeah. The door itself is barred, but you're able to open it for this little bit of a slit that seen Vulcan through before. So you have like an
Yeah.
inch, and you can talk through that. Um,
He just yells in through there as loud as he
Yeah,
can because he doesn't know
pretty
where
much.
Vulcan is.
And Vulcan is not currently visible through that little slit, but you hear tinkering noises. You hear him working with metal, and it is pretty hot in there. Like it's definitely pretty much just his little forge in the city is currently absolutely like on fire, and he's working on something. You just hear him just kind of like not really pausing in his work. Really, you still hear noises of him hammering away at something, and just some noises that tell you he's still doing whatever he's doing with his hands. Well, yeah, we needed something to power the forge correctly and with the right measures. So we needed a helper, and she was the first one we came across. I think if our forge keeper is still in there, then at least we know the forge can still be revived. And you just hear tinkering noises and more hammering, and oh shit, no! And he
Yeah.
just, works.
Esther goes, so, scale of 1 to 10, how important is that then?
Oh, definitely about a 9.
I gotta go.
Okay.
And he just books it back to.
Getting the dragon, and
It's time to go. Sorry, Dragon, we ain't getting a nap. It's
yeah, as you like get back there, there's a group of little children kind of gathered around the dragon, and they're trying to like currently it looks a little bit like there's a bunch of little children trying to teach the dragon to count from 1 to 10. It's not going too well as far as you
That's
can
adorable.
tell. Like you see the dragon kind of just look at them all a bit wide-eyed and with like just a bit overwhelmed. And there's just always at least 2 children talking at once. But you can,
so
it's 5, and
Esther.
you just hear all the noises.
Esther's the size of kid.
You are.
Busts through the door
Mhm.
and right past these kids. It just runs
Shove 'em
up the
to the
dragon, says,
Hey!
"We gotta go," and then just fucking like kicks the heels and says, "Go, go, go! Everybody out the way!" Full speed, like
Dragon
because
just kind of
he's realized
okay.
that something really bad is about to happen.
Yeah, he like he's in this in this overwhelmed state and just goes like he as you probably just he just kind of walks through. He's kind of careful to like walk through everyone still, like he's not as just going straight line no matter who's there, but he will get out the door and pretty much go wherever you want him to. Yeah. Do you want to just kind of go right, like fly right when you're out of the door, or?
Yeah, flying right out of the door.
Okay.
And I'm not being really evasive this time at all. I'm gonna go straight line,
Okay.
low to the treetops the best I can, but aiming for speed
quite
other than stealth
obvious.
this time.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, it'll definitely save you some time on the way back. It is evening, and you will get there. It's gonna be when definitely after nightfall. But yeah, if you want to be fast, there's not going to be that much happening. I mean, just roll a one thing, though. Ah, okay. So all you get from like this starting right of the door is that you do have a few people kind of they see the dragon and had nothing to do with anything that's happened so far. Like they are around the market area and the just living quarters of people just being outside. You do get some not very favorable. Like some people are actually kind of scared to see the dragon. You gather as you kind of just whoosh over them, and you get out of the city. The guards at the gates kind of have an idea what's happening because you got there the same day, so that's good. And as you just go straight, you do see like how to describe this? A little bit like a very fast moving streak of a creature, very fast, fast enough to
Dun, dun,
obscure
dun.
the exact like visuals of it by just being fast enough that it's basically just a streak in the landscape. Um, you see that coming like towards Astoria from the woods around the city to the like south, kind of southwest, mostly like somewhere around that. It kind of has a slight arc as far as you can tell, but it's basically going towards the city as you fly out
How far away am I?
from this like streak thing. Um,
From the city itself.
from the city itself, it is still like you've been flying at that point for about half an hour or so. It's not terribly far away, which is also why you can tell pretty well that it is at least the direction is the city. But yeah, I mean, the flying time, if you're trying to be fast, is about 2 hours. So you're still, a quarter of the way there if you want to get back.
Okay, well, I hate to do this so very much, but that worries me a lot. I'm going to dip down to treetop level and tell him to hover for a second.
Okay.
Um, and I'm going to put Squigs in a top branch of a tree
Okay.
and say,
Yeah.
"You have to tell the king something is coming."
Okay.
And then I'm going to rush off.
Okay.
And I'm
So Squeaks
going to
stays
tell him,
behind.
be careful, but be fast.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Squeaks, especially in trees, because it's like a
I would
greenish.
say tell the priest, because the priest I know can speak Draconic. So I would say
Yeah.
tell the
Okay.
priest.
Okay. So it's going to be uh, pretty much a message to Aesop at the temple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's to tell him what you saw.
It's getting dark, or it is pretty much dark now. So you have a good, like, it's a good chance of him hiding pretty well. It's also, a green little dragon, in a landscape with lots of green. So it's getting more and more, like yellowed towards the city though, because the city is still being kept very dry. But yeah, at least for a good part of the way, you're gonna be fine with Spix. Like, it looks like he's really getting a lot of hiding opportunities, at least. So yeah, okay.
Okay, that's
You'll scramble back there and you fly back to the forge. Okay. We'll come back to you as you get back, I guess, to the others. But they still
missed it.
have a bit of time to do whatever they're trying to do in by the hole.
We're just going to check out the big old hole, see what's going
We're
on.
trying to do it. We're trying to do the hole. Let's do it, boys. Let's get it.
He's really getting into this big hole.
I mean,
Just don't
Huge
clap the
asshole.
hole this time.
There's no reason for me to do the stones fall, you're all dead thing, but you know.
she's gonna kill us. She's so fed up with our shit.
Whistle
I
us out of your
mean,
doom.
it'll do like now that you're all trying to listen for it. At some points you will hear just a faint whistling noise. It sounds like it comes from the depth of this, but it is. It also sounds very far away and not musical at all. Like there's no melody to it. It is. It sounds quite random.
This is a toe tapper.
I could not agree more.
Or less.
Well, so this hole just looks a little different now. I'm not quite sure what it is.
It's probably a different perspective.
It's still
Oh.
a hole.
It is a very, very large hole.
Yeah.
Should we try to figure out how to? Do you want to go down there? Should we wait for Esther?
Well,
If throw
see,
more shit into it, it's kind of fun.
can I
We put
forget.
ourselves in there. I got Featherfall.
Did I cast light on something and throw it down there before? I don't remember.
We've done that
Yeah,
so
I
many
think
times.
It was a coin.
Okay. Okay.
We've done it so many times.
Yeah, we've played
think you-
around
you
with this
lost
hole as
one
much as we
copper.
can. If we just don't go in,
Yeah.
then
Your coin just at some point just like it was a light going further and further away, and at some point it just kind of vanished.
Yeah, so
Without-
Sherwin's
yeah.
gonna take a look over the hole and go, so what did the sizzling snake say was down this hole?
I don't.
Didn't
no,
really
we didn't
ask.
ask.
Yeah.
Would he even know? He's stuck in his lava hole.
Yeah. I feel like he can't get out of there.
That's a hole too. Don't you think he would know something?
You think lava holes and this hole are related?
You know,
Fun.
They're probably like cousins. I don't.
are we in a hole right now?
I mean, we're kind of. If you look up, we're kind of in a hole. We're like
So-
midway down a hole.
So there's like
It's a mine.
there's a hole within a hole within a hole.
Okay, now you're getting existential. It's a thing. It comes along with the new intellect, but you just got to push those thoughts down.
Well,
Can't count that high.
okay. Okay.
One repeatedly.
Does the whistling get louder when we are at the base of the hole?
It is easier to hear it. It still sounds like yeah, it's kind of difficult to make out how far it might be away. It sounds quite faint. But it
The
is
question
more
is-
directional. Like you definitely, as you get closer, feel like yeah, it's getting easier to hear it.
The question is, do we feel like it's coming from down or up?
It definitely feels more like it's down as you're standing there.
That's great. That's just fucking great.
Should
Love
we
that answer.
should we just like leave a note for Esther and tell him that we jumped down the hole?
You try.
That is. I don't
Please do.
think that's a good idea. I mean,
Well-
he does always jump down holes and leave us behind. We could kind of get him back this time.
Well, you know,
Chill.
I think we should at least leave a note.
You remember
That's
when we were in that Fey temple that one time and he found a little tiny hole that none of us could fit down and he just crawled down it and left us?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he almost died.
Yeah, when we got down there, like most of the people down in that that cavern were dead, and he was half dead. Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
guys are really small.
I would say
What if-
actually I hadn't taken a hit yet. They had all just
No.
died.
Yeah, he was perfectly fine. Remember, he went down the hole and nothing bad happened.
Oh
This
yeah,
should be
that
great.
was
Nothing about to happen to us.
that was the Minotaurs that you got worked by.
Yeah, but
The
that was
minute
brutal.
Yeah.
I love that we have
almost
multiple things.
So I think what we've
multiple
learned
times.
from Esther is if this was a labyrinth, then we shouldn't walk off. But holes are completely fine.
Holes are
Yeah,
good.
I think
Hallways? No.
we should leave a note. It's the kind, noble thing to do, and well,
I want to be dumber so that I could leave a note with Frederick, even though he doesn't speak the same language as Esther. But I'm not that stupid. Yeah, we
I'll
can
do
do
it.
that. I'll leave a message. Let's go back there. We'll leave a message by Frederick, and then Esther can follow when he gets here.
well,
Hold on, guys.
Oh,
I
what?
just got a great idea.
What?
Why don't we cast light on something and then throw it down the hole?
Genius. Let's go leave a message, then we'll come back and do exactly that.
All right, let's go.
Okay. What message do you leave?
As we're walking, I'm gonna go, Sherwin. When we get back, cast light on Solomon.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Right? Genius. I love having somebody with a comparable intellect.
It'll be so
You know
that
what?
he's so
Okay,
big,
hold on.
we'll be able to see him all the way down.
I'm offended.
Yeah. I'll
I'm
feather
offended.
fall all of us. We'll just drift down and he'll be our light source.
I'll buy the light, but I'm triggered right now because you only took 24 hours to learn the language of this thing, and you still don't know how to talk to Solomon. I'm pissed off. It's been a year and a half of a campaign, and you have not. Come on. Need some help here.
Shit.
The language isn't the barrier for communication with
I'm
Solomon.
blaming them. I'm blaming them. I'm blaming them.
That is fair.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So while
It's
Soren's
the
That is not fair.
misconception
While-
of all things that we know.
While
That's
s-
the problem with
while s-
communicating with Solomon.
while Soren is writing the note for Esther, I'm just gonna like put my hand on Solomon's arm and be like, "All right, Solomon. So here's the thing. You know, you told me that I was the thinker, right?
Yeah.
Well,
You are, bud.
I think that you
Yeah,
are.
here it goes.
I think that you are
Goes.
the light that guides us.
Thanks, but oh my god, I feel lighter.
And you know what? Once Soren's done over there, I'm gonna do my thing where I light you up, and
Yeah.
and we're gonna follow you into the darkness.
All right. I mean, I don't like the sound of that at all, but I guess I'm gonna
Well,
do it.
I mean, don't worry. I'll be right here with you. I'll be right here with you, buddy. We're gonna count to 1 3 times, and then we're gonna do it together.
Miles behind.
All right, let's do it.
I'm so far away.
And giant letters. Yes. Went down the giant hole. Follow when you get back. Soren, Shern, and Solomon. Okay. It'll have a message.
Why did it just now dawn on me that we all our names start with S? Like, what the hell is
Yes.
happening?
Yeah.
And the only one that doesn't starts
starts
with
with
S.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Starts
the
with-
sound
yeah.
S.
Yeah.
Yes. I like it feels like you. It was deliberate. But I
It
think it
was
wasn't.
not. It was not at all.
Sounds like
We
love.
Not
We made our
playing.
characters independently. Like we did not
We
plan them
separately.
Yeah.
Like,
Sounds like it
we
was.
literally
No,
were
no.
just like, I
Guys, we don't
say
need to lie to
this.
her anymore.
We
don't
didn't
need to
even
lie to
make our
her
characters in
anymore.
the same month as each other.
Yeah.
All right, nope. I've been talking to this guy. I've been watching the whole time. We're all lying to you. All right. Roll insight,
Yeah,
dude.
like,
But
I
I'm
saw the names. I was like, oh great, I'm so great with remembering names, and now they all kind of start the same, so that'll be easy. But it kind of, made it easier anyway because, yeah, it's difficult enough that it gets
It's
easy
not
again.
like having kids named Randy, Andy, and Danny.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's like,
It's
oh,
Shooty,
good, they're all
Smashy,
S.
Pinky, and Hope.
Yeah. Yeah,
Pretty much.
pretty much. Okay, so you left the message of see you later. Um,
I guess I'll tell Frederick too.
Okay.
We hear some noises in the hole. We're gonna go investigate that. That's what I'm writing right here. Just when our feline friend returns.
Now, Frederick, I know I told you that I'd be back, but this is not the time where I was talking about that I will be back, so we can release you.
Oh, I almost forgot. I mean, Esther's not going to believe it's a note from us unless it has my scent. And I'm going to take the note and just like rub it all in the creaks and cracks and crevices.
I'm
It's
writing
on
this
the
on the
side
side of
of
a
the
stone
well.
well.
So
Yes.
you
Well,
then
have
I'm
to
doing
rub
that.
yourself against the well.
You guys paint the picture, all right?
Yeah.
The audience. All right?
Put your
Yeah.
pants on, Solid. What?
No. 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 But yeah, I do it. Yeah, let's go. And I'm light. By the way, I'm light. I am light.
Oh yeah, Soren. I told him he was the light that leads us, and that we were going to follow him into the darkness. So I think he's prepared
Wow.
for what's
Yeah,
about
with
to
how
happen.
pale he is, I can see him serving
Yeah,
that
I'm doing
function
it.
quite well.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
you know
going to be
what?
good.
Why he's half naked? I'm gonna start prestidigitating all the blood and gore and everything off of him.
That's-
Okay.
Nice.
Well, the thing is, if he actually, like rubs against the wall in
Oh, I
any
don't
way,
like
he will
this.
leave a lot of the blood and gore on your message as well.
Yeah,
And
Esther will
Solomon.
recognize that.
currently
Be like,
think
oh,
how
Solomon
that works
was here.
because you will. Yeah, it'll probably obscure it enough that you'll have to rewrite it.
Damn it, Solid. Okay, and then I'll prestidigitate the parts that he smeared, and then I'll carefully,
Okay.
without touching the stone, just the quill, rewrite
Mhm.
the message. It's kind of a little sloppier the second time because I don't want to like brace myself against the stone with his scent.
Thank you.
I'm trying to
I
avoid getting it on my
appreciate
hands.
boundaries. Thank you.
Yeah. And you do actually try to transfer your scent onto this. Is this actually
I did it.
happening?
Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah.
So, um,
I mean, at least
in
I got
that
him clean.
case, you take
It's a
4
kid.
points of just fire
Oh
damage
shit.
Oh,
before you
oh.
kind of
All right.
recoil
Shit.
from it.
Oh, buddy, that's
Um,
hot. That's hot. It's a
Ugh,
well with
God.
lava in it.
Like,
God.
yeah, it's a top
I
of
keep
lava
going,
and the
but-
outside is
Oh,
okay.
it's
Oh.
sizzling. Stop. Stop.
Ugh,
It
I
smells
should've
like
brought the
bacon.
campfire.
Why do
I
you
should've
smell
brought
like
the campfire.
bacon?
Oh.
Take another 6 points of damage on top
Oh
of that.
no! Shit.
Oh, I forgot, guys.
Yeah,
I
spells.
have 2 spell slots left.
Oh yeah, we should get some sleep before we go jump down a hole.
I have nothing left.
It just dawned
Yeah.
on me how
Yeah.
tired I am.
Yeah.
I forgot that our
I
original
will
plan
use-
was
I
to
will
figure out
use,
this language and take a go to sleep.
I'll definitely use my lay on hands to like
Yeah.
pat it out. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
all the glands.
You're
Mhm.
smoking.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
And
smoking's bad
the
for you.
gore that you left on the outside of this wall is kind of like burning and making the room smell interesting for a little bit because
take
it's
that.
burning gore and blood.
You guys,
Points.
you
Well,
guys
let's
smell
go back
that?
to that
Back.
room let's go back to that room that we cleared out of all the corpses by the elevator. I'll set
I
up a
got it
tiny
all
hut,
back and I learned nothing. So here we go.
and we'll get some sleep, and then we'll go jump down the hole. What do you guys say?
Well, and maybe Esther will be back by then. Who knows?
All right.
Maybe.
He's not
Maybe.
coming back. No way.
Oh, you
Probably.
gotta have faith there, Solomon. You gotta just have a
Well,
little
it
faith.
depends. If he pisses off Vulcan the way he pissed off Kyra, then he might not be coming back.
Well, that's a fair point, I suppose. But
Oh, dude, the sound when you say Kyra, like we go to like lay down and like under my little like blanket, you just hear like, like just like.
Oh.
You miss Kyra?
oh no.
Okay. Yeah.
I-
Okay.
I'm not a
so you
band
have
you are.
realized you're kind of tired, right? And you actually go back in front of the elevator. where there's only traces of blood that you can,
Yeah, I'll
clean
take a
off.
second. I'll prestidigitate
Yeah.
the area where I do the tiny hut and everything, so we can.
Okay.
I got Solomon clean. I can't dirty again.
Do you have enough
Yeah.
spell slots? I know it's a cantrip.
Yeah. He will just spend some time on it, I guess. Yep, but you can also make the hut there and then go to sleep. Leave the message on the outside of this tub lava pool thing anyway?
Yeah, to
Or
be
do you
honest,
wanna
if I'm doing all this
Okay.
prestidigitation and making the tiny hut and everything, I probably would forget to take it off.
Yeah, okay.
I worked pretty hard on that.
Okay. So you have time to, if you want to, just go to sleep. Anything you would like to do before you went to sleep in the hut?
Well, yeah. Can you guys tell the Slytherin snake or whatever the fuck it is to like shut the fuck up while we sleep or something? I don't know.
Well, he's not been particularly loud or anything. You just
Yeah,
not like
it's just kind of annoying his voice. Just
really?
choking all the time.
So
Yeah.
negatively, like
How
how
about a little bedtime
predisposed
story?
to somebody.
Oh, yep. Crisscross. Boom. Let's go.
All right, Soren, tell him a bedtime story.
Wait, what?
Well, that's what we do, right? You tell the bedtime story, and then we both fall asleep.
Oh, well, once upon a time.
This is how nuclear physics works.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was some kids that found some candy, and it made a little trail through the woods, and they followed it till they found a whole house made out of candy.
Do it with the voices.
I'm still
voices?
the
Okay.
narrator.
Hold on.
Yeah, do it with the voices, you fucking idiot.
What the hell was that? What was that?
It's best.
Oh yeah.
That's
Now
what you
Solomon's
do.
asleep. Now I'm asleep.
Oh god.
What? Soren, what happened?
It's the best voice I could do. I'm not good at voices.
Here,
I think you
Oh.
crushed it, man.
well, oh, so everything's okay then?
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. I was trying to be. That didn't sound like a little kid's voice.
I thought it was. I thought that things were falling apart.
Oh, okay. Solomon, I don't know if we're gonna do the voices this time.
Oh, he's
asleep.
sleeping, I think.
I didn't finish the story.
Oh, you're telling a story? Do it again.
What am I telling you the story for?
What? Well, I like stories too.
It's not gonna work on you now that you wear that thing.
Well,
He's gonna need some
what
serious
do you
plot
what do you
points.
mean?
I used to tell a story and you'd fall asleep before he did.
Well, I mean, I feel like I might have already fallen asleep at one time. And because I
You
so
forgot to get Solomon to prep your bed for you.
it's it'll be okay. Me and my dump truck we'll just kind of rock.
Really?
We'll just I'll just rock it out. It's fine.
With like Sidon coming
forgot.
in to invade your dreams.
I forgot.
Oh well,
What did you forget?
that is not something that I would like to happen.
No, absolutely not. And I don't have anything that really can prevent that. Do you?
Well, no.
I'm kind of worried that you're now smart enough to realize how scary it's going to be.
Well, maybe I could command myself to just be like, "Hey, don't have a dream." Does
You
that
think
work?
that'll work?
I have no idea.
Well, let's roll with it. We may as well experiment,
So
right?
you would use the spell command and then choose to fail the save.
I think that's kind of the idea.
I think that's what he's hoping for. Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it a one-word thing though? How are you gonna say "don't dream"?
Well, it's one word. Yeah.
Dreamless.
Dreamless.
Oh, whoa.
And no, I'm not going to just purposely fail the save. I'm going to roll that.
Oh, you're going to try to resist your own spell?
I mean, it's my first time ever trying it, so why not?
It's up to you.
See.
Like, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, if you want to.
Give it a go.
Oh, I got a +7 to wisdom saves too.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out like a trout. What's up?
So, Sherwin, did it work?
Well,
I guess it worked. Okay. Well, I'll very like meticulously lay out my bedspread.
Yeah.
Like I do it all very carefully. I'm
Yeah.
gonna read a little bit before bed, then lay down and go to sleep.
Okay. That was just against the command spell, so could you please roll another wisdom save, Sharon?
No.
Oh, of course.
Why?
Of course.
Why?
Backwards.
What's wrong with you?
He's a masochist. That's what's wrong.
Oh, man.
Oh,
So-
I'm gonna roll this wisdom save that I'm gonna need to roll again, unless I just choose to fail it. Whatever. Okay.
You, Esther, you get back about the time when they're all pretty much asleep and Soren is about to fall.
I
asleep.
don't know that though, because they're in an opaque
No.
bubble, correct?
They are in a big bubble. What, like, color or what?
Did you
what's
guys
the optics
camouflage
of
it?
the color, Soren? Like, what's the of the bubble?
I don't think I would take the time to like make it like match the stone or thing. I probably would just make it match like a tinted window kind of color,
Mm.
like just like grayish,
Okay.
blackish, like slightly blacked out.
Okay. So it's
Okay.
it's not like they're trying to be invisible here.
Yeah. I can at least tell they're there, but I can't get in
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
Wait, is that you, Esther?
I'm like, are you awake, Soren?
I'll close my book and kind of smooth my robes a little bit. I was like, yeah, I was still awake. I hadn't fallen asleep yet. Hold on.
Oh,
hold on.
right, good.
I'll step out of the tiny hut and then step back and then I'll start ritual. Go, oh yeah, come on, get on in, and I'll ritual cast it again.
All right.
Okay, cool.
I've put you back
Yeah.
into the other players, so you should be now able to do that. And just put
Yeah,
your token on
Give
the
me about
board.
10 minutes to recast this, and you can tell me how the trip with Vulcan went.
Okay.
Don't wake them up.
Are we in the lava room or?
We're right in front of the
in the-
elevator, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Front of the elevator. I'll just put you there so you
Yeah.
see yourself because I think that's easier. Esther.
I would immediately land and be like, cool, 1 second. And he's just going to run and peek in
There you
real
go.
quick. And then just give a big sigh of relief.
Oh, hurry up! I
That's
gotta get
good.
back in here
All
before I
right,
finish
all right.
casting this.
Yeah, no, I'm coming. It would have taken him like 30 seconds because he's, you know how fast
Yeah.
he is. Full sprint. He's just looking to make sure fucking fireworm bitch is still in there. And then he's running back and he goes,
That's the name.
I'm so glad that you guys did not free that fucking fire thing. Because then the whole forge would have been broke.
I'll finish casting the tiny hut and close the book. What? Hold on, keep your voice down. They fell asleep. Sherwin commanded himself not to have dreams or something, so he should have a good night's rest.
Well, he's an idiot. That's not going to work.
You don't think so? I don't know how clerical magic works.
I don't know how any magic works, but I've told myself to go to sleep and not have bad dreams all the time, but I'm still haunted by the nightmares of my past.
Wow, well, you should really talk to somebody about that. I have great dreams.
I talk to Squigs all the time.
No, I'm talking about like a professional, like a
yeah,
medical
it's good.
professional.
Okay.
Somebody that can help you
But
work through that.
more importantly, I am a professional. Now
Do they
look
have
here. The important
therapists
thing
in
is
this world?
I'm good at what I do. You're good at what you do. Why would they have therapists in the world? They seem
I
like
mean-
pussy ass bitches. They can't go
I
through
think-
it. I'm gonna
I
make it
think you
through.
need-
No
think you
problem.
need-
All
I
right.
think you need one.
Look, you're distracted from the point at hand. Right now, I have important things I have to say, and you keep trying to talk about my personal
Shh,
problems.
hold
Which
on. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. What is it? Why did you go look in on Frederick?
Fred, you guys gave it a name? Well, here's the thing. Vulcan said without that thing,
Frederick.
none of the whole forges work. They're the ones that put it there. So I think it. So I think it was put there by them, and then was trying to be freed by the Fae and the army from Sidon
Oh, you think they were trying
in
to
order
break
to
the force by
hamper
freeing him?
the efforts of the gods.
That
So they
makes
was
sense.
trying to free it, so we wouldn't be able to forge godly weapons.
Wait, am I gonna have to recast this tiny head? Is Vulcan coming down after you? Where's he at?
Well, here's the thing. He was busy. He didn't really want to come with me.
What?
I tried. I was like, hey, we got some important shit to do. Come on. But he didn't even open the door. And I tried really hard. I was super convincing. I was like, he said, all right, here's the thing. He said, we got to make sure here is dead because he's a pussy.
Oh, well, that checks out. We were planning on going in the hole tomorrow. So whatever's in here, we'll just kill it, I guess. Let's hope nothing nice is in here, because that's gonna get awkward.
See, here's the thing. Whatever's in here, me personally, I think they're bitch made. But we should maybe be careful. And that's odd coming from me.
Well, I mean, what could go wrong if we cast light on Solomon and then we all jump in the hole? I cast slow fall or feather fall on us, and we just slowly drift down into the maw of whatever is waiting at the bottom.
What could go wrong?
How far can you float with Featherfall?
That's a good question.
How deep is the hole?
That's also a good question.
Hypothesis.
How much do you want to bet on your life?
60 feet per round for 1 minute, so 10 rounds, 600 feet. I mean, if I cast it multiple times, I can do about 600 feet each time. Do it about 4 times, so up to 2,400 feet.
All right, so you could slow fall for about a mile. Did you do any tests?
Miles, 5,000
limit
feet,
to the
but-
depth of this thing?
About half a mile.
Oh yeah, 5,000. It's 5,000.
It's okay. Solomon told me you had 8 inches.
Yeah. Well, I've been learning. Got a 10 intellect now, and I may or may not have drank some drinks on the way here.
Where are you going?
Oh, I should let you know Sherwood's smart now.
What? How?
Yeah. See, he's wearing a crown, kind of like a king. Well, this makes him smart.
Oh,
man. All right.
Yeah.
There's a few things.
So
that
first we
need
killed
to
this.
not mention about his past.
Whose past?
This is really important. There's some things not to mention. Don't ever mention anything about us being on an airship. Let's just keep that out of his head. Because if he starts thinking about it and he starts putting the pieces together, he's probably gonna kill me.
I mean, but it's your dream to have an airship. You're not going to talk about airships anymore?
We had an airship. This is the thing. We had an airship. He worked with me on that airship for years. I'm a pirate. He had no idea.
Oh, that's not nice. He's such a sweet old man.
See, I know. That's why he stayed on the bottom of the airship. He just healed the people. He did great. He did good things for humanity. like most of the people that he was healing were, ransomed off in one way or the other in good health. But like,
Oh
look,
no.
the important part is that he did manage. Let's just keep. We're not going to talk about airships for a while.
Yeah, that's fine. I honestly, you keep describing them. I'm kind of got a bit of a picture in my head, like a sailing ship in the sky. It just seems a little weird.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing ever.
Well, it doesn't
They're
matter now. We
fast
can't even
and
talk
light.
about them.
Kyra,
Yeah,
Kyra.
it's hard on me. Thanks to Kyra. Speaking of Kyra, Jesus Christ, we should probably figure out what happened with her, huh?
Yeah, it'd be good if we got her back. She's a big help. Like, this world is very confusing.
Yeah, like without a God, it's been problematic. I feel like we may or may not have made some mistakes.
Yeah, I learned one of the primordial languages today.
What? Fucking high five!
Yeah, right?
Like a high five.
Right? Sherwood learned it too. It was kind of weird.
All right, this is freaking. We gotta get that ground off. We gotta destroy that thing.
No,
Nobody
no,
should
he's a
have
big
that.
help.
That's
He's
no
gonna
power.
need it to figure out this whole Sidon thing.
What, like? But think about it. What if, like? All right, I admit it could be very useful for a while. It's just freaking me out because I've known Sherwin for a long time, and smart Sherwin, I don't know if I can cope with. It's just
I
way
mean,
too different. It's like
he's always
talking to
been
a whole different person.
he's always been wise. Now he's just smart and wise.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's always been a very good man, and with an old soul, as we call it. But he has
Man.
never been the sharpest tack in the box. I'm just saying, I do a lot of arrow traps in parentheses, and we should probably not talk about that either.
You know, I knew about the arrow traps the whole time, right? You just kept shooting.
Of course,
me.
I mean,
Yeah.
I actually, I don't think I ever shot. Well, if I did,
Once.
that was probably an arrow trap.
Yeah,
You
once. It
all
didn't get me in the ass, though.
hear, as you're kind of talking, it's been a bit of time. You hear Sherwin calling out, like just like yelling in his sleep.
I do have some more stuff to tell you about, but we should probably wake his ass up, right?
Yeah, if he's had a nightmare, that must mean the spell didn't work. I'll reach
right,
over him and try to gently shake his arm.
Oh,
Okay.
I was just gonna kick him.
What are you gonna do?
I was just gonna kick him.
No, don't kick him.
Well,
Wake up! Bah!
Esther's pretty dexterous, and I think his initiative would be higher than Soren, if I'm not completely wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm not in a rush. I'm trying to wake an old man gently.
So
I'm like tentatively
if Esther
reaching
says
over.
he's kicking him,
Esther's a man of
probably
action.
kick him
He just goes.
about a millisecond before you even get to like touch him.
Whoa, he's old.
Okay, well, it's just.
I
a
aim
kick,
for the
so you
shell. He'll be all right.
It'll be a point of bludgeoning damage to Sherwin that you do definitely take, Sherwin.
Taken.
Please, Sherwin, also make another wisdom, just another wisdom save. Okay.
Of course.
You do wake up with a sharp kind of pain in your side.
Okay. Oh, jeez. What?
I said I aim for the shell.
Yeah, but there's still, there's nerve endings everywhere in, like, on Turtle. They will have to know when
Esther
they
doesn't know how shells work.
Oh, Esther.
Yeah.
Esther. Welcome back. Welcome back. Wait. Oh.
Lorna, what you dreaming about?
Oh well. See. Everybody was everybody was running away from something. And then then I saw the face of that lady that came with where's Little B at?
Oh, he's right here.
Oh yeah,
I would assume. I assume that I'm leaning against Little B.
the the lady that came with little B, she was there, and she said, let's find out how seriously the false gods take their vows.
Wait, are the false gods Kyra and them, or are we the false gods?
Well, the things are. I feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle. Things are starting to come together for me when I start to piece things, pe- put all the pieces out. But I feel like I got this puzzle in front of me, and I've got the edge pieces put together. But there's just like one little piece that isn't there, so I can't really connect all the dots.
The wheels start to turn a little bit, and like with an almost audible click, I like turned the sword and I said, "You know what I said about the crown before? Scratch that." He turns back. He goes, "You can go back to sleep, but I'd like to tell you something. That woman you saw is Sidon.
What?
And you're in Sidon's dreams. He is
What?
a bad guy."
But Sidon, well, I've seen Sidon before, and that's not what he looks like.
Well, fucking magic, right?
What? It's Soren. Can you do that? I can't.
Illusions? Yeah, I mean the illusions are possible with magic.
Well, I have no experience in those matters. I am rather tired still.
I can make a little using prestidigitation. I'll make a little illusion in my hand that'll be like what I assume Sidon looks like. I have no clue. Just some like big amorphous giant strong guy that looks like a god, and then I'll have him turn into the lady and then turn back into the god again.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you need to work on your Sidon a little bit, but that was definitely the lady.
Yeah, I've never seen Sidon actually. I don't even know what he looks like.
He's a pretty big guy.
We've seen like statues.
He's
Like, in the temple right at the beginning, there was a big Sidon statue.
That's right. In that Fey temple. Yeah, then I'll make that
Yeah.
statue and then have it turn into the drawback.
I assume Esther has spent some very good coin on good illusionists.
Well, if we're gonna do this and we'll try to get some rest, then let's wake up Solomon and see if he can help with that spell, and then we'll go back to sleep.
Well,
before we go to sleep, though, I should probably mention there is a whole group of dragon riders at Mithras, and they want us to go meet with them immediately within the week.
Okay, yeah. If we get Vulcan settled in here, then let's head straight there.
Yeah, it was like 6 or 7 of them all riding on dragons. Way bigger than
is Fred
6 or 7?
Oh my!
Yeah,
that's a lot. Holy!
They chased me and then decided I wasn't worth the effort and left. Threatened me. Then said
so they're not nice?
They demanded our presence. They didn't hunt me, so I don't know. And I wasn't going to stick around to find out. I mean, I wagered myself pretty good in a fight most of the time, but 2v what would have been 12, not good odds.
I would like to go wake up Solomon if I could.
Okay. Yeah. Solomon has no, special kind of sleep, so yeah.
And I wake up with my classic catchphrase, "Oh yeah."
Oh, so it seems like both of us fell asleep pretty heavy during that story there.
Yeah, it was bad. Sorry, Soren. It was shit. The voices were good though.
I'll look over at Esther. I got barely past Once Upon a Time.
Oh,
damn it. Happened again. Wake up.
Kyra.
If it didn't start with, so there I was, balls deep in a hooker. I don't really pay attention.
Sherwin, make another wisdom save, please.
No, hold on. If I see him go to sleep, I will jump on him, and we can do contested initiative, but I will cast protection of from good and evil.
I love this. Why do you keep rolling 7s, Sherwin?
I don't know.
I mean, even the one before that was just a division. It was 2 7s.
Can I not try to beat that?
You can. I will give you, yeah, you try to, you know what? Make an initiative roll. Just
What else
pretty much
can I
it's a
hope for?
dex check.
Well, shit.
So there you go. You do still like wake him up pretty quickly again. Like the dream kind of starts with some hissing again. But you
Frederick?
do get waken up quite quickly.
Is Frederick okay?
Yeah, side note,
Oh,
it's not like hissing you would understand it as words or anything like that. Like it's not the beginning of a word before you get woken up. Sorry.
What?
I mean, I guess it gets woken up to me just shaking him.
Hey,
Yeah.
bud, you fell asleep. You didn't get
Oh.
your medicine before you fell asleep.
Oh well, I do need do it. Oh, I need to cast a command spell on myself again.
No, you know Solomon needs to give you this cast the spell. Whatever.
Oh.
Solomon do the thing.
Yeah, please. And I just sit there and close my eyes and look.
Alright, you maybe how this works. It's pretty easy. Pretty straightforward spell. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I just start hawking up big ol'.
Oh no! Wait, is that necessary?
Yeah, this is if necessary. Yeah.
It always
And,
makes me a little nauseous when you do that.
Yeah.
You just stop.
Your sound's gone. It. And here comes protection from good and evil.
I'm ready.
There you
Oh.
Oh, it's why you
Uh.
ate his face.
I just start rubbing it in on my forehead.
Holy water.
I immediately turn around. Okay.
Holy
Oh.
water.
Oh my god.
Thank you so
Start
much.
flexing. I start flexing for sure.
Thank you so much, Solomon. Thank
I
you.
thought you said he got smarter.
Look,
He'll be
I-
safe. He'll have.
he
I do
did
the
get
Simba.
smarter.
The
I can't
Simba.
help it.
This is just
It's
how it
weird, but
works.
Solomon's magic works. I don't know how. Like I don't know.
Simba,
it breaks
Simba,
all the
yeah.
rules. His god
Oh, wait.
doesn't make sense.
Solomon is actually
We call him
magical.
like Solomon.
I thought he was just like really lucky.
No,
make
on
the
my
rules,
world,
okay?
Bahamut is fucking an actual god.
I mean,
He's
you don't
not
have to say it
pronounced
like that. but
Bahamut.
okay.
I
He's
mean,
pronounced
I-
Bahamut.
Come now. Bahamut,
He's one of-
I know who
he's-
Bahamut is.
he's one
but
of those
like I
Bahamut
didn't
gods
think
I'm
he
like,
actually
"Wait."
was magical.
Yes, he's an actual god. If
I
you- like,
worship
I've
a
heard tale that-
Stillabore.
I've heard
A
tales that
Stillabore is
Bahamut
a
actually
subjugate
appears
to
in
the
real world.
Bahamut.
Can
I guess so. Technically, I'm also a Bahamut follower, but
Know that
It's not
through a
Bahamut,
Stillabore,
it's
not
Bahamut.
Bahamut directly. Bahamut.
Edible.
That's what I'm saying. Bahamut.
Solomon,
Bahamut.
done?
He accepts all.
you guys
Solomon, Sherwin, are you guys done?
you guys sound like sheep.
Hold on, I think I got some more.
No, stop. Once upon a time,
Uh,
there were 2 kids.
Okay.
No, do the voice next. Do the voice next. Get
I'm
something.
not doing the voice.
Well, Solomon probably should know that Frederick is been there, put there by Vulcan. And there's a bunch of other Dragonites.
All right. All right.
All right, good night. So, like we were saying, he just like turns back. He goes, some other stuff I found out while I was there. He goes, well, turns out Dragon's pretty good with kids. Gets confused by him, but he didn't need him, so it was good.
That is positive.
And I didn't really get a whole lot of time there because first I was talking to Vulcan, and he didn't want to come with us, and I kind of side off.
He really just said it was because we needed to clear this place out.
Yeah, he's a pussy. I told you that already.
Man, the gods here feel very vulnerable, don't they? Like they're really worried about dying.
It seems as though they're not very godlike. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think
see
maybe
all
God
this,
just means
stuff
something different
from
here.
the Titans and everything, saying they're false gods. It really rings pretty true with us from Worlds with Real Gods. But at the same time, these Titans are pretty fucked up. So I'll
Yeah, I
choose
mean,
the underdog fight anytime.
it just feels like maybe God means something different here than it means where we came from.
If it's not in funny
gotta be the
voices, you
case,
need to
right?
go to bed.
And
Shh.
we've already met some centaurs. Is like pretty good. We already met some centaurs.
There it is.
Is he asleep yet? Because that's all I'm gonna do. So we already met some centaurs. And they seem pretty good. And I don't think that it's a whole Fae versus non-Fae kind of deal. I think this is like a power struggle between people who think they're gods and apparently
Feels-
Earth.
It feels like when
Yeah.
this originally started, the battle lines were Fae versus like mortals, right? But like I think over time those two worlds have blended, and now the whole Titan gods thing doesn't really represent Fae versus world. It's just kind of like, I don't know, the
It's
old
who
versus
wants
the
to be in
new.
control. Yeah, it's like kind of like who wants to be in control and who is in control. Now it seems like old grudges. Honestly, it seems like it's about to just be a massacre.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like the Titans seem to represent, at least on this world, they represent like totalitarian control and like heavy
I don't like
handedness.
the Titans.
Yeah, they demand
I
sacrifices. They
couldn't
just
be a pirate
morally,
in the Titans
right? They're just
world.
morally bankrupt. Like they just do not feel like they have anyone's best interest in hands. It doesn't feel like the gods are
Well,
really
I don't have a
care too
problem with
much,
that.
but I'd rather have a non-caring god than an adverse Titan.
Yeah, I'd rather have a god that doesn't do shit than a Titan that doesn't let me do shit.
Right. Same. Well, let's kill some Titans. We'll have to get some sleep though.
I do have to get some sleep. Also, Squigs is spy. I saw something moving faster than I could barely follow. It's heading for the city, so we got some shit on our plate.
Wait, there's something heading for the city. That was it big or small or?
It was so fast I barely caught eye on it. Squigs is going to investigate.
It was a streak, you know. Like
It moved faster than my eye could follow. Squigs is going to tell the king, and I told him to go tell the king and keep an eye out for it. I'll know something bad happens to him, and then he'll go home for a bit, and then I'll be able to bring him back. But he's I'm worried about him, obviously. He's my baby, but he's a good, strong dragon. He'll handle this shit. He's gonna go talk to the priest, have the priest pass the message on. I'm more
See
worried
Klaus
about these
there?
dragon riders.
Did you see Klaus while he's there? How's he doing? Is he like doing a good
No,
job?
I didn't see
passing food out?
Klaus. Unfortunately, I did not get to see Klaus while I was alone.
He comes into my thoughts many times.
Mine too.
I'm gonna give him a look at that one.
Yep.
Oh, I thought of so many ways that he'd look good as a pincushion. You have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, just making sure. Okay. It just like between Charmin becoming
Oh
smarter
yeah, just so
and
you.
then,
I
like,
still. It's. I mean,
yeah, just for a
I
second,
didn't
my
really
whole
keep an
world
eye
was
out for him.
upside
There was a
down.
lot of shit going on, but like it was been like just a moment alone. That's all I ask.
Well, that's disturbing.
Some real good
Anyway,
one-on-one time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I don't want to think about that right before I fall asleep. I unlike you, I have pleasant dreams.
I also
So.
Steve like to ball. Oh, I have great. Well, except for the time past. And all that. But other than that, it's mostly
Yeah,
about me winning.
Dreaming of your past victims things, that's got to be tough.
Oh no, I don't really think about them. I think about what's gonna happen after that.
Yep.
Anyway, at that point, yeah, I
So,
would rearrange my
you
bedroll
know,
and fall back asleep.
yeah. You just kind of go to sleep for the night. There's every now and then, while you were talking, because you've heard it before, Soren will just very faintly imagine, or maybe actually hear. It's very hard to tell, but you think back to this whistling noise, like it just it feels like you hear it, but you're not sure if it's just a memory of it or if it's an actual sound that you just hear. It's hard to tell.
No, that's weird. It's like there's just like something on the edge of.
Yeah,
Never-
it's
oh,
kind of
never mind.
edge of consciousness. It's really not, you're not able to tell if it's real or not right now. Other than that, there's the slight hissing and bubbling and general lava and fire sounds from this pool of lava. And otherwise it's quite quiet. Like it's a very quiet environment other than these lava sounds. Really, there's not much other than that, so it might just be this almost oppressive kind of silence that is not natural. Like in a forest you would hear all kinds of animals all the time and leaves rustling and stuff. There's no wind down here. It's just warm and always a bit lit, and it's a strange kind of environment.
We get our long rest.
You will get your long rest. You
School.
Yay,
also,
we did it.
There's some experience to give out for certain things. Learning the language, you'll get Soren and Esther. Soren and Sherwin get another 500 for that.
Ooh.
Esther and Solomon, you will probably it's like you're on the edge of getting something as well, but I'll have to wait for it, like for the beginning of the next day. So I'll hold on to that for a little bit to see how it actually turns out and what happens next.
I'm sure I've learned the language enough, so I'll just put another 500 on me. Just real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other little note is that, of course, your dragon is there with you. I put him on the map as well again.
I'm
he's-
sleeping with my dragon,
Yeah, he's definitely right there.
especially because I don't have squigs.
Squigs is
Sad.
not currently to be seen anywhere, which is kind of unusual. Like, Esther without Squigs
Yeah, it's a little
is a weird
sad.
side. Yeah.
Who's this? Who's that?
Oh, perfect. Wow. Yeah. So let's maybe start right here next time.
Oh, we're gonna be casting light on Solomon and jumping down a hole.
Jump down the hole.
Nice.
The glowing paladin Goliath.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right?
You look like
Nothing.
an angel, Solomon.
Nothing ever. Thank you. I've been really working on my back a lot lately. I've been doing a lot of lifts to get my back going, trying to get those wings,
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's an interesting trajectory. We'll see how, there's still the letter to Esther on the side of the tab. So I think, Esther, you would have seen as you checked for the fire snake, you would have definitely seen there was writing on exactly that side of this vat.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I
worked
don't
pretty
think
hard on that.
I don't think I would have focused in on it. Like
No,
he just wanted
it's
to
just
see the
there.
fire snake was there
Yeah.
still, and then just went back to talk to someone.
You would have
Exactly.
was like-
smelled it.
Ah, okay, that was close.
You would
Probably
have
would've,
smelled
yeah,
it.
I have a very
Yeah.
keen sense of smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely would have smelled it.
Just like
Yeah.
he kind at this point in time, he kind of writes it off. Like he's just like,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It looks like that's going to be it for tonight, guys. But make sure you turn back in next
Yeah.
week.
So
Same day,
what magic spell was
same
that? I don't know.
time. Who knows
yeah,
what'll happen?
the just
Thanks so
very
much.
well-known smell magic